Hi, so my app is called EV Track. Um, the purpose is to collect and store power and the cost required to operate an EV, and it also visualizes the trend for the data. And so the audience is for EV owners, and it's for their personal use. And the tools and coding used to create the app were Python 2.11. Another thing in regards to the app itself. So we have the first box here, which has the cars you can choose from. You can talk about the total mileage it has, and when you have not driven it at all, and how much range it has. So the second box is charging session. This will give you the data for each charging session. So let's say we have all this data already filled out, for example, the starting date for charging and the ending date for charging, and starting date of or starting state of charge, and how much charge you had at the end of your charge, and how many miles you had initially, and how many miles you had afterward, the quantity of kilowatt hours charged, and the cost as well. So if you show the metric here, it will show up here in this box, which will give you all data. We'll talk about the cost per kilowatt hour, which is probably an important metric to know about, like how expensive that certain station is or that certain company, and it'll give you a lot of other information. If you go to chart over here, this will also give you some slopes, and it give you more data on charge in particular. And the second box is just driving snapshot. This will just give you your mileage and your state of charge, and this will basically give you battery capacity and the, the capacity now compared to the number of kilowatt hours it actually has. So this is probably an important thing to know as well, because as you charge your battery for your EV, it tends to depreciate in value, or kind of it deteriorates in effectiveness as you use it more often. So this will basically, and for the other thing, save will basically go into another file, and it will save all your data. If you don't want to go back into the app and see it again, it'll save it into a comma format, and that's what all it does. So it's a very simple and easy to use app.